Thank you. I have a couple of different redstone ideas. Uh, this is a redstone world shared with Josh. Just because all of our servers run on the same thing, so I know if it works here, it will work on there. Um, so I have a couple of like random redstone ideas that I like wrote down on a list because I was like, ooh, that would be fun. I can also just do, if someone has an idea, I'd be down to just like try to rough through an idea. And then I also have this mini game. This is what these two things are sort of hooked up to. I could try to, there's a little problem with so this counts items that go through a hopper right here. So it counts the number of items that go through. But sadly, if it ends with a 9, so if I add 4, this will actually go to 190 instead of 189. But that's only if it stops on a 9. It like adds an extra one. It does it correctly like throughout counting. As long as I don't like stop multiple times when I'm counting, which I won't. But yeah. It would be quite nice if I could fix that, but I don't think I will, because again, it's not really a problem per se. It just like adds an one, like that's all it does. So I think I'll just keep that the way it is, but it is pretty cool that it keeps track and like counts the number of items and then displays it. If I grab 4, I can show you what I'm talking about. So this will start changing, and then it hits 9, and then goes to 0, and this one goes to 9, which technically isn't correct, but it'll have to work for now. The thing this is, we have Bob here. I hope he doesn't try to get out. I tried to do a carpet trick, but then I ended up putting a bunch of wool underneath, so he doesn't really care about the carpet. Before, he would stay on this side of the carpet because he wouldn't want to fall, but now it's not that big of a fall, so he's chill with falling, I guess. So the mini game here is like a dungeon crawler. I can sort of show you actually. I think I reset everything that needed to be. So you walk in, you get this compass. You follow compass. Also throughout there's these. Oh, there's nothing in. And randomly, like every other heartbeat, there's a chance that it drop. Hold on. Let me pause this music. It's getting a little crazy. There's a chance that it drops loot. Like every other heartbeat or something. Right? All automatic. And then you do that. You get a key. You take said key and you put it in here, and it unlocks the door. Then you can still like run around and do stuff if you just didn't want to carry a key. And then when you're done, this will like speed up the heartbeat, and then it will drop more items the faster it gets. But once it gets to like max heartbeat, actually it's a little past max heartbeat, the loot actually locks and it stops spitting out loot. And then I'm also going to hook that up to open up little doors that have like skeletons or something in it. So then it's like very risky the longer you stay, because then you could, get attacked. And obviously you'd be chased by a zombie, but I'm in creative right now, so he's not going to chase me. But yeah, loot just keeps dropping. I was going to try to wait for the heartbeat, but I don't really care. It just gets like twice as fast every time. Then you would come out here, and I don't actually have this set up, but you would drop your different items in here for the gold. And if you picked up glass, which it's not even glass right now, to be honest, it's straight beacons. But uh, yeah. So this was just like sort of a mock thing I did, sort of a little demonstration. I would definitely change a couple things. Like I think I would just have a main storage. So right now, all the extra loot just gets funneled into here. Which I think I would want to like bring. Um, so this is like when the game ends, it empties all the barrels. So I'd want to like take that to a main storage in the middle, that then distributes to all of these. So then it's like fully automatic. That would probably be nice. Then I wouldn't need as many items because right now I have a huge backlog. And I'm changing out the beacons because even just like a stack of beacons is crazy. And I'm just gonna use glass. I also wanted to use like a display thing to see how many glass you have. To see when you will get that beacon effect put into effect. I said effect a lot, but uh, yeah, once you get 5, then you'll get probably some random beacon effect. Um, my thought was speed, resistance, and jump boost. I think regen would be a little too strong, but maybe if you get these 3, then you'll get regen as well. The next like beacon you get. So it's like you randomly get one of these 3, but if you have all 3, then the next beacon will be regen. Because the lower in the dungeon you go, so when you finish next level, you would go down, and then it'd be, more of a maze, more zombies, like harder to do. But the loot would also be higher, and you're just trying to get as big of loot as you can. I might have to go to triple display, which isn't that hard. I just need to add another one of these to the end, which, yeah, it's just another one of these on top, and then, yeah, route it over. It wouldn't be that hard. So that's not my biggest concern. Just because if you get a whole block, it's 81. And if someone gets like multiple blocks and multiple ingots, and it just starts adding up. So I might have to go triple digit. But yeah, I think I'm just gonna build in survival. This was sort of a mock-up. I can sort of show you. I labeled a lot of things. So here's the 3 different heartbeats. I just have hopper clocks, and it reads from the hopper clock. So it unlocks it. Oh, and then it reads, yeah, from there. So every time it switches this, causing a heartbeat on these blocks, which are covered now, because I don't want sound to be made. But yeah, it makes those 3 go off, sounding sort of like that heartbeat. And then, yeah, as time goes on over here, it will keep adding redstone into here, making this line longer, changing the heartbeat over time. So then it gets a little faster. So it's at 7 instead of 13, and then it goes to 3. So it's like pretty fast. And then once it gets a little past that, so just one more past that, it lights this up, and then that is what locks the loot. So this is where the loot is. This extends, pulling it back, and then it's 1 tick, so it just like extends it and then pulls it back. That's why it's every other heartbeat. And then this is a randomizer here, which I actually switched up a little over here. I made it like a little smaller. I don't know. It's like pretty much the same. But you click it. If the left one goes off, it locks this. If the right one goes off, there you go. But it just has a redstone of 1 or a redstone of 3. And if it goes to 3, it lights this and locks this, so this can't go off. When this redstone torch goes off, but if it's only 1, then it will only go through there and won't block it. So it has a bunch of randomizers when the heartbeat goes off, choosing left or right, and then it comes up, chooses left or right, comes up, chooses left or right. This one I actually did special. I took out the lock because both of these actually go to the same barrel. It just has 2 inputs here. So if it chooses 1, then it only sends 1 item into that barrel. But if it chooses the 3, then it sends 2 items because both of them will go off because I turned off the lock. So there is some variation. Then we have this is just a hopper lock. The hoppers that empty the barrels all get locked. And then when the game resets, it turns that off. So as you can see, reset. Now they're off. So this is actually the start of the game here. It will activate this, throwing it over here, unlocking everything. And then the opposite for when it is done. But yeah, it's not that complicated of redstone. It's just a lot together. And I think I have a lot of improvements I can make. One of them was the automatic, item. I don't want to have to come in here and reset stuff. There's another thing I have to reset, and I was like, I could definitely change that. Oh, the lodestone. Is that this? No, that's keys. I mean, keys could also be automated. Oh, there it is. I don't have this automated to like bring it back to the beginning, which would be really easy to do. I also only have 1 lodestone right now. Obviously, even the easiest level will have multiple. But yeah, that's pretty much the basics. You want to run around, grab loot, try not to die from the zombie. The deeper you go down, the more zombies there'll be. I might also have like always open, like where skeletons are, so you have to like run past them, which is why it also gives you food because you're gonna need food. So some of them are consumables that I would actually have to restock. Maybe I don't know. We'll see what I do. Because like carrots will be consumed, iron ingots to make armor, and maybe other stuff. So some of it will actually be consumed. But I think I want to start with random redstone ideas that I had. If any of you have redstone ideas, drop it in the chat. I can try those out. You could have a villager. Yeah, I could. I could change it to like golden carrots, but golden carrots are like really strong is the thing. But also I guess there are like villager using like the breeding thing, but when they throw the carrots it just drops. There are like villager farms that way I could probably implement if I didn't want to do. Yeah. There's some ideas I could work with. I think I'm gonna start with a jukebox though. So I need to figure out. Let's go a little further away. first of all, how that totally works, because I don't actually know totally how the jukebox, because I know they added it so it gives off redstone signal when there's a disc in it, I think, but I don't know if it's like a certain redstone or a certain disc gives off a certain redstone signal, and if it stops when it's done, actually we can just do this. And then it just makes it easier to see. Wow, I did 15 without even counting. Let's see what disc. The broken one's pretty fast, right? I don't even know if I have that one. I don't really like the broken one, but we'll grab another one. So I went to this one. I guess I can put. I just want to see if it turns off when it's over. And I think this is the fastest one, which is why I did it on this one. I guess I can check the album actually, right? There's a couple minute long ones. I think this one's the death one. It just says 11. Which is 40 seconds. Key? I don't think there is one called key. Okay, it's over. And it doesn't turn off. That makes it a little more complicated. And then I'm pretty sure hoppers can now pull out the disc. Yeah. But if I put one in, it doesn't pull it out. W. Does it only pull it out when it's done then? My goodness. I need to turn that down. If we start working on the minigame, I'll turn it back up again. Because I think the heartbeat's pretty cool, but... Okay, so, yeah, you get a unique redstone lamp. But if it only pulls out when it's done, that makes this kind of easy, low-key. Because then I can just hook this up to a automated thing that randomly spits a disc into it. But I also want to have the choice of like picking your own disc. How many discs are there? Now that I think about it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 18, 21. And there's probably going to be more. I don't even know where this one goes. I don't think I've ever seen this. Like, how do you even get that? Bro, some of these I don't even know how to get. I know how to get this. I know how to get this. I know where to get that. I know where to get that. Yeah, this one. And those two? Wait. This one? I'm so confused. I think I've actually seen that one, but I don't know where I got it from. Trial chambers? Ooh. Yeah, probably. I haven't done too many of those. Is that where like all of these? Because I swear I've seen this one. But I might just be confusing it with Pig Step. So maybe that one's trial chambers. Trial chambers. This one looks like a trial chamber one. This one also looks like it could be one. This looks like a cake or donut or something. I'm gonna be so real with you. Oh, this is so easy. Okay. Creator. Yes. Haha. Wait. There's two of them. Why does one say music box? Is there a difference? Is this like a creative one only? So yeah, these two. Do you know where relic comes from? Maybe that's just like dusting like suspicious sand, because I haven't done that either a whole lot. Okay, this is actually gonna be super easy, because it automatically dispenses itself. So let's just get some space here. Um, yeah, that's what I was thinking, because I haven't done a lot of that. So it would make sense that I don't actually know about it. I can't go down because then it'd lock the hopper. Are slightly different. Do you get them both from the trial chambers? Or is one like creative only? So I'm trying to think of how I want to do this. Because it'd be cool if you could pick your own. But also, if you don't pick one, it'd be cool if it just automatically keeps this loaded with one. So, like, when one finishes, it, like, randomly picks one. I wanna be by you. So, one would have to... They don't stack, right? Okay. This gets a little more tricky, but I think I still have an idea for that. So if we take this out, if we go 50, wait, it was like 20, wasn't it? We can go either side of this actually. So we'd only need to go at 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 9, 10. We'll throw the redstone going the other way then. And we'll start right here. 1, 2, 3, 4. I get. Tell me if this is relatable or not. Maybe I'm just weird. After I eat, like I get like an influx of like mucus. So like most of the time I like cough after I eat. But it's not like food. It's just my body just like produces a ton of mucus. And then I have to like cough it up. because it's gone down my airway or whatever. We want to... Gotta think about this. So we want one disc per. And we want to lock this hopper if... Dang. My body weird. If there's something in here, we want to lock this hopper. So if we bring out a signal... Yeah, this will work. Wait. Not really, actually, now that I think about it. So we want this here to read if it has something in it. I'll do the other side once I figure this one out. So in a jukebox, that does a signal of 1. But it's not actually reading what item. Oh, this will work, actually. Okay. Because it only gives a signal of 2, so it doesn't mess with the one next to it. So even though all the redstones are connected, it actually is technically separated as well. I don't know why I almost did that. So that's not gonna work. Because it powers. Okay. Then what we do is we raise this. And we put another row of hoppers. And we lock that one. So then when there's something in here. Oh, sorry. That does actually change it. It locks this. So then I can have a row of hoppers that brings through random ones. And then I just got a notification 30 minutes late on my phone that I am streaming. Thank you. So yeah, this works. We'll mirror that. So then we activate the dropper from down here. Yes. Which spits it into the middle. Then we can also hook up specific ones from below as well. So we can... I think we're going to do this. And we'll get back to this. But in order to do what I'm trying to do, I have to get rid of these. Yeah, I have them. Okay. So that I can place these. And then place these. The ghost of you. Okay. So then we'll have this be like random. We can then also activate it from below. I'm actually going to do this. I don't want to. I'll have to change it if I did it that way. I could do it from the other side though. Make it a little more compact. Redstone torch. This might set. Oh wait, not there. There. Yeah, this will set off the thing again. Stop trying to play. And then, so that's, we just have to activate these to call a specific one. And then I can hook this one up to like a randomizer. So then it calls a random one. How am I going to do that though? Two. Thing is, it's 10. We can split it into 2, 2, and then 3. Hold on. I need to check this out. See if there's a difference between 64, 16, and non-stackable items. So if this is 64, gives off 1. I don't have any non-stackable items on me right now. Let's just grab a disc. You know what? I'll do a water bucket because I know that's probably what I'd be actually using. We only need 1 jukebox. This is 2, which means 16 can't be any different than that. If we do it into a hopper, that's only 5 spots. This gives more variation. 3. This is probably still 1. Yeah. And then if I use a ender pearl, those only stack to 16. What is that? Oh, I forgot they did that. They changed all the egg look. Ah, dang it. It only does 1. Okay. So can't do we can't do the 3. So then it'd be split between the first 8 and the last 2. And then it'd go 4, 4, 2, 2. How am I gonna do that? How am I gonna do that? Into the sound. I could. I'm probably just gonna do pistons, which means we do another row of these. We grab pistons, put them here. Let me just we'll leave that there for now. I might power them through there, and then it will just activate one of these. Or no, we'll do it this way. And then we can do thing is we still need like sideways pistons here. Wait, it'd be here. So it either goes there, powers this one or this one. Oh, I can't have them this close if I do it this way. So we're gonna have to... Ooh, wait. If we only have one piston that splits it, and then we do something like this, where it only picks one of 9. Yeah. How would you pick how many? But obviously we'd have 10. Okay, wait, I'm thinking. If we do a dropper into a hopper, when we randomize it, we lock the hopper. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I almost had that. Okay. So then, do we still have, yes, the 3 items. We throw a non-stackable, we throw a pearl in, we throw another pearl in. Yeah. And then that only, I didn't even add one. We would want, huh. What we could do is have, I want to make sure this isn't going further than that. What we could do is have 4 of every item, but this goes too far is the problem. So then you'd want, maybe we just do 3 buckets and then 4 of the other stuff. So the reason I'd want single items is if you get, it activate 5 times, right? No. Yeah, that's still 1. So if we get a bucket, bucket, it'd have to be another item. Another 2? Okay, how much is that? 7? We want to activate it 7 times. So then we want, yeah, that still gives 1. Okay. I think there's 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. I just want to make sure it actually can hit every. What if I do 5, 6? Okay, okay. We do 6, 7, 3. That's a bad idea though. Let's also get signs. Those stack 2. Okay. I don't know where the signs are. I figured they'd be in there. So if we grab signs, those stack to 16. 1, 2, 3. We do 3 and 3. And then we'll do 4 and 4 for the 64 items. I mean, these stack to 64 too, I guess. And then we activate this 7 times. Let's just grab a lever. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Or do I want 8? And it empties. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 6, 7, yeah. 6, 7. Still more likely to get the bucket, isn't it? Give me another lever. I don't know why I keep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, that was the first one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Five, 6, 7. Yeah. This still might be like, it's looking like intervals here. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, it's looking like it might just be intervals. I guess we could do it into another hopper or a dropper, I mean. Um, hmm. But that would change the outputs. Or we just put our favorite one on that one. I think that was 6. Yeah. 7. Ooh, sometimes it doesn't activate because it's full. We might have to do a dropper. That one was the one that's too far. Okay, let's reevaluate here. 3 of those. Actually, give me all of these. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, what? I don't know why that went over. And then, so we want to go to this one. Yeah, that's gonna be a lot, no? It's like wait, we might not need this single items then. Hold on. So if we put 1 in, we get 2. We put another one in, we get 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 2, 4, 5, 7, 8, 10. We put 6 of those in, we only get 1. 1, 5, we get 3. So that covers that. Then we want 6. Wait, no, this gives 5, right? I would want this to give 6, but it doesn't. That does, though. Okay, so if we take one off. Okay, that doesn't give 5, that's good. That doesn't give 4, that's good. Okay, so if we have 7 items. Gives the next one. 8 is with it. Wait, no. 8's with another bucket. So I don't really have to deal with that. And it doesn't increase it if I have those, which is good actually. But that doesn't increase it to 9. What would I need for 9? 3. And then that's 10. Doesn't increase it to 11. That's good. Okay, so if we go with 8 items, let's see if we can get all the numbers. So 8, yes. So we get 8 of these, it only gives us 1. Ah, it gives us 3. Wait, no, we want that. Because bucket gives us 2. Oh, but then there's no way for us to actually get 2. Unless we add... Unless we still have the redstone. Could do that. Okay, and then this does 3. This also does 3. Yeah, okay. So this would just be like filler. Doesn't add anything to it. Then we get this. 6 didn't add to it though. Oh, that's because a whole bucket adds 1. And then this should add. Oh, that still adds to it. I mean, it would be like this. That doesn't add to it, I guess. Wait. Yeah, okay. Okay, I think this is how we're gonna do it. But that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 buckets. And then 8 pearls and 8 these. I think what we... I don't even know what this guy's trying to do. Ban. I think what we do here is we split it. Then all we have to do is activate between them. Because if we activate them both, hold on, let me make sure that this doesn't like break though. Yeah, it doesn't add too much. And it's more likely to actually send the buckets because there's more of them, which is fine. 3. 1, 2, 3. Because so then I do this. Should activate both. You just activate this a couple times. Do we still have 8? Wait. 4, 8 plus 3 was 11. So 5, 10, 11. Yes, we still have 11. Let's test this out. 1, 2, 3. It's not going up. I should probably have like a more specific like way of randomizing it. I'm like kind of counting to 8. It really likes 3. I think this is good though. Maybe, I don't know, it doesn't want to get rid of buckets. Let me get a more specific thing. We'll do this. And then we'll get, I already have that, these. And a button. So then we do this guy here, this guy here, this guy here, with the button connected. So when you click the button, it extends this, randomizes it. It's actually pretty even right now. Okay, ready? Oh wait, this wouldn't be clicking the button. We'd have a pulse extender from when it gets drawn out, wouldn't we? We would just read, I mean right now it's doing pretty good. We would just read when the hopper, like when a disc goes through the hopper into a pulse extender, which would lengthen this a little bit, give it a more random outcome. I feel. I don't know if we're ever gonna get like 1 or 10. Is the thing with this. I think most of them are gonna be in the middle. Yeah. And I think it's gonna turn into like a bell curve low-key, with the middle like being the most, which it sort of is turning into that right now. I think we're running into probability statistics here, because it's easier to make the middle numbers than it is to make outside, because there's like more combinations that would equal that, but the only combination to equal 1 or 10. Either have to have all buckets or like all redstone to get those. So even if we randomize it more, I think we're going to run into the same thing. I don't know why it doesn't like the middle one. It's like rolling dice. It's a lot easier to get 7 than it is to get 12 or 1. Or, I mean 2. When you roll 2 dice. And I think that's what we're running into here. It really likes 4 though. So I think what I will do then is not make it random. And instead, let me see if this works. Do this. I think it should work. In my head it works. We have 1 item. We then read said item. Huh? What? It's a freaking railgun? Wait, actually? The more you know. I'll be honest, was not expecting that. Okay. We'll go a different way then. How did I do it over here? I think I used buckets, didn't I? And then you activate it twice. I'm gonna. Okay. We scrap that because that didn't work. I was not expecting that. I thought it would move 1. Or we could use hoppers. And then we just unlock it for like a tick. Ooh, wait. That might be the easiest. Okay. If we go above these, and put these down, and then do this. Okay, I think this will work. I thought the other one would work too, though, so don't take me as gospel here. So then if I power that with a I think it's called a monostable circuit. I don't know. It gives a one tick pulse, which is all I want from however long it is. Too short? Yeah, there it is. I forgot one tick doesn't turn off a redstone torch. You need to lengthen it. Boom. And then when it gets to here, we'll take it to the other side and do that. Which means we no longer need these. I mean, technically we will need those, but we also don't need these. We can just have these go straight into them. Because the next thing is yeah. Ooh. I think we actually do need because if you have them powered, so let's say the dropper's here, right? It's getting powered from this, so then you can't power it like from something else. Like if I then try to like request this next, it won't go. But you shouldn't be requesting one that's already being played anyways. So I think it's fine. I think it's your own fault if you're trying to request something that's literally already being played. We send it that way. We can then bring this. No, we still can't bring it this way. Because this is where it's getting fed in. But I need a circle. I don't want to go around. I guess I could bring this way, right? We bring it over to a dropper elevator that goes up to there. Actually, probably want something like that. Just in case they're all full for some reason, then I know it broke or something got into the system. So we could do that. Yeah, this is gonna work. Bring this around. I mean, it's gonna make everything kind of tight. Coming up next with the redstone to actually activate this, but I'm sure it'll be fine. Ooh, can I do this? Yeah, I'll just lock it on this side. On the side instead of the top. I just don't want it to be touching anything that gets blocked. Yes. So let me quickly mirror this. Let's start from the bottom actually. Go that way. Go that way. We then go up next would be here, which is repeaters going in. We then go up from that. And out. And then hoppers go there. We put those there. Put these here. And bring the hoppers over. Let's go. Yeah, that might be a little too tight for this guy. And then we only want to lock the ones actually in front. So if it goes past it, it's fine. And then I guess it would be if it just played. You wouldn't be able to request. No, it'd be if it was playing, you wouldn't be able to request it, which I think is fine. There we go. And then this will be a redstone line, and that will be connected to this redstone line. And then I might have to widen this a little. So we're gonna wait to actually connect that, because I want to make sure I can actually get this firing. Which, using what I just learned, I think I can do this. Like this. That does that, and then we need a target block. And then if we do that, grab a disk. We already have that in the, well, it's not actually in the system anymore, is it? Just kidding, it is. I'll just grab this one. Gets done playing. There we go. And then it should, wait, why is, oh, because that's locked? Okay. We'll do that. And then it gets stuck in here. And locks it so the next one doesn't go in there. Boom! And it clicks, which is annoying, but that's fine. I just don't want it getting stuck in here. So that's the return system. Could I shorten that? Let's see. If I just do this, because every disk is going to be the same, it's not actually reading from here, so there won't be a 1 signal. Wait, what? It didn't actually activate that? I guess there has to be a delay? Okay. Because this actually adds like a 1 tick delay from when it gets put in to the... Yeah, that's okay. It just widens this out a little. Which gives us more room here anyways. To implement... Oh. Yeah, I didn't actually want that. Okay. So then we want... actually, we'll just bring it up. Something like this. We'll probably go out more actually. Let me just do this. Okay, so this will be activating this, right? So that when there's not one in there, it sends out a redstone signal. The redstone signal then activates a circuit that sends out another signal to these guys. These guys then stop locking. So that it goes one more hopper. And let me knock those out real quick. I think if I just add a repeater here, it will reach the end. Yeah. I think. Yeah. It looked lit, but I didn't want to assume, and then it turns out it wasn't. Okay. So then that goes like that, and then we put that in there. So that does the little blink, turning off this for just 1 little millisecond, making the item go 1. So then if we put an item in here, it will go. Every time something gets done, it gets pulled out, sent up, and then it activates and sends the next one. But I want to make this a target block. And you'll see in a second why. Like that. So if there's a disk here waiting, I want it to activate this as well. So if I request one and it's waiting, I don't want one to automatically come, right? I want that to only happen when there's nothing waiting. And that's going to work. Okay. I think this is ready. Let's grab all the discs, I guess. The disc. One, two, three, four. I just want to do them in order, is why I'm just gonna do this way. Put me in the middle. So we do this one, this one, this one. Sorry, this one. We go to disk again. We go. I don't know why shift click isn't working, but it's not. So this is how we're doing it. We already did that one. 10. Do we then want to go this? No, we're just gonna go back this way. And then the last 3. Wait, what? There was 21. We're taking out the broken disc. No one wants it anyways. Dang it, now I need to move everything over one. I forgot there was 21. Why did I think there was 20? I knew there was 21. I probably could have just put them in the hoppers. That would have been like 10 times easier to load them. But then I would have found out I had one extra one still. But yeah, if I just put them in here, it would have slowly done them automatically. But there's that whole thing. Then all we need to do is put an item in. I'm going to use the broken hopper because it's funny. And it should automatically play until someone requests one. So let's get that set up now. We'll set it up on this side. How wide is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. We'll do item frames. I won't actually put the discs in yet, the item frames, because I actually don't know if they're going to go here. But we get a button. It's working. Wait, it's actually working. And this one's gone. Yeah, oh my goodness. Cinema. It worked first try? Like, come on. You can't ask for more than that. Not one waiting. So this isn't lit up. This is lit because there's one playing. Oh, it's beautiful. Now that I'm thinking about this, I think the easiest way of doing this is actually putting it on the side. If we just line it up with this. I'll just bring it out a couple. I don't actually know how far I need to bring it out. Just then we can just take it straight back. Alright, I guess I'll have those eventually, but it'd be even easier if I separated them. Do I want to? Wait, I want to be 15 blocks back. Yeah. From this one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It would just make it easier, but that's okay. Yeah. Let's separate these. Let's not make it too difficult on ourselves here. And then item frames here. And buttons here. Wait, what if you put a button and a button? Oh, you don't see the other button. Anyways, if I did 15, I could just have redstone here. That's fine. So then when you press it, it would go all the way to the end of this one, but only to here on this one. So then you don't have to do what I'm about to do. Oh wait, I don't want these going to here. My bad. We'll do this. No, wait. Oh no. How am I gonna do this? These can go 15, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. They cannot. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 14, 15. Ooh, they can. So if I do this. Hey, what is this? Hold up. This one's kind of nice. Actually, this one can stay, but this one needs to be a slab. And that should work. And it's low enough that it won't get activated by that. And we can still put redstone above that. Yeah. Hey, this is nasty. I like this song. Oh, hold up, it just got better. Good thing we got that the random one working. Well, not random. Sequential. Maybe I'll mess around with randomizer, see if I can come up with one. You can put it in random mode or sequential mode. Sadly, I don't have it set up to like tell you which one's playing. That could also be a feature I could add. If we add red, it'd be kind of hard to do actually. Okay, so then we do this in redstone. Honestly, I could still have them in the middle on these ones actually, but that's fine. Just so the button's not like on the floor, but that's whatever. Because I'd have to take the redstone. If I move it up one, be one here, it'd be hard to pull the signal from here. So we're gonna definitely keep it the same. And then, wait, where'd my reds? Oh, there it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So yeah, this should work. Where it only activates one. We change those to redstone. It's a lot of redstone, but it's a lot less than using only repeaters. Or other methods of keeping redstone signals next to each other and still keeping separation. So there's that. We then, this is going to activate all of them. Ah, dang it. We're gonna have to resort these, but that's fine. This sounds like Christmas. I don't know, it's giving me Christmas vibes. It's probably like the bells in the background. Okay, I probably should have taken them out in order, but I'm missing the fourth one. Okay, so if I type in this, so these are all on the other side. It should be this. 2, 3. We're playing this one right now. Oh, so that was creator before, I think. And it should go in that order. So 1, 2, 3. We skip. Wait, what? I only added 3. What the? Wait, what? Huh? Wait, that was the right one. Wait. Why didn't this one activate? Oh, they both went into that one. My bad. And then they went into that one? Oh, because 2 of them went into the first one. Okay, so you can't just throw them all in. My bad. Is this still the right order? Disc. That, yeah. And then this, and then this, and then this, and then this, Okay. And then if I want this one, it should send that. Yeah. Nice. Okay. Oh, this one. So that's that side. Now we just have this side, which is a lot harder to do. So we gotta take a signal from here. Somehow, bring it down here. Boom, 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 boom. This one's pretty good too. How are we gonna do that? Into. What we could do, and this is kind of annoying, I'm not gonna lie, is that it's only annoying because it makes noise. But then we could do that with a redstone block. Oh, but we can't do that. It's getting powered when it shouldn't be. And we can't move it over. It's getting bug powered by that. One reason I do not like pistons. Here? Can't do that. Because I have to... Unless... Wait. Unless we do this instead. We have... Wait. Not this. Oh. We... Hold on. Oh, put torches here. And here. Yeah, we can do that. And then these would be... Not that one. These would be repeaters. Yeah. Okay. So we don't need these. We're gonna set off all the the things again, but that's fine. I had a live stream a while back that I messed around with redstone, trying to make a jukebox. But that was before I spent like 5 minutes, because then I realized it's like really hard before. Now it's a lot easier. But that they added the special stuff. Okay. I was waiting for that to end so that when I activate all of them, it doesn't like freak out that there's stuff in line. Oh, that's wrong. So that's gonna have thrown everything in here. So then we go to disk. And we start grabbing all these. And we shouldn't be on this side with the discs yet. And then last one. So this should be working now. Just kidding. Oh, wait, it doesn't work. Well, I'm doing math here. Dang it. Of course, that doesn't actually set it off. Oh, that doesn't. Is there not like just a regular glaze? We'll do light gray then. I think that's the easiest. If we do this, let me actually like think this out here. So we would have this guy like that, this guy like that. Oh, it's beautiful. Oh, it's cinema. I love how it's just working. When it goes around, it will take longer. Wait, what? Oh, is that this one? 5. Okay. It's like the broken disc, but dang it! It does do that. I thought they were separate. Oh, wait. Unless it's activating the whole piston. It is. That's annoying. But fixable. What if I do that? Okay. Oh, but then it touches this. Wait, what is that even for? Nothing. Oh, but then I touched that. So we definitely want to stay on top. Okay. Okay, can we go like next? What the freak? And we can do that one. Yeah, okay. We'll pull those out. Technically I don't need these either. Which one goes? This one goes last, right? This one? This one goes last. This one goes first. There we go. It won't go in the wrong one now. So then we want to add this in. And we can take all those out. At least it's only one side that makes noise. And only when you request this side. It also makes noise when you reset it. Or like when it automatically resets. But that's besides the point. Just knock all these off. Okay. Then starting from this side, I don't know why I did capital, I'll be very honest. Yeah, I don't like that it doesn't work with shift click. I'm holding shift, oops, but it just like picks it up. Yeah, that one was last. Okay, good. Playing around with the button. That's what did that. Again, I did it again. I don't know why. Okay. And then the way we did it in there is we went back this way. I want to make sure they actually line up. Or else it's kind of useless. And does it actually, oops, turn on? Oh, it doesn't show you or tell you what it's called. We'd have to like name them. Let's test it on this one. If we grab in, I think it works. Or do I need a name tag? We'll grab a name tag just in case. If I just name tag the hyper potions. Chicken. If I, yeah, and it's really easy to rename because it literally says it there. Okay, so which one do I want? It was the fourth one. This one. Ooh. I just realized this will break. It's gonna switch where it goes now. So when this one ends, it's gonna go into here instead of going to here. can I fix that? That's annoying. If I bring... I don't know, that's hard, actually. Like, if it's on the other side, so like once this switches over, and I pick something on this side, then it wouldn't matter, because it would go on that one first. But I would want, when I request something, it to lock the one I requested until... And then I would also want it to lock... Oops. Wait. No, it's on the bottom. I was like, how did that work? Because yeah, I would have to lock it. But then if you make multiple requests, I would have to lock it so you can't make multiple requests. The requests are gonna break it, which isn't ideal. I can't think of anything like off the bat that would be like, oh, that's just an easy fix. It'd be a kind of a total redesign, which is not ideal. So I would have to kick it back one or two, so that I could have a check. Make sure if I put in a request, it picks that block back up. Yeah. So that you can't make another request. You can only have one at a time. And then I'd probably also have a lamp that says like request already in or something. And then it would light up when these are locked. So then you can only make one request at a time. Unless I can't sort it in any other way though. Because they don't stack. There's, you know. So I can't like... Wait. Hear me out on this one. If we... Oh, but there's 10 of them. I was going to say if we had copper golems, but they only look at 10 chests. So I'd have to like separate it to have like 5, and then it puts it in a other chest that goes into another copper golem that checks 5, and then if they're not in there, then it puts in another chest that feeds into another copper golem. And then we'd have like a couple of each in that chest, and it should sort them correctly. Wait. That actually might be the method. we're on the first one now. Nice. It worked. Did you notice the gap? Nah, I didn't really notice. That might be the method we have to go with, actually. Just because... yeah. I want to be able to request multiple at once, first of all. Second of all, if there's one in there, I want to be able to request. Because there's always going to be one in there. Because it automatically dispenses one once this runs out, right? Which would get rid of this redstone and up. Along with this hopper line, we would just have a chest here. It'd go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How would we separate it? How would we separate that? Less hoppers with... yeah, that's true too. But we have like infinite iron in our family server as well as the Let's Play server, which is where I would insert... I would probably put it on the family server. Somewhere in the cave. We have like a dance party. Nightclub. And then you put this behind where the DJ stand is. We would then have to separate this though. Just by one. Just so that we could separate the golems. Let me double check. How many chests do copper golems check? Up to 10. Yeah. So yes, it could do the 10. But then it couldn't put it in a different chest. To locate an item or find a spot to deposit item before they stop searching and start wandering. They remember up to 9 previously checked chests, and after checking 10 without success, they reset their memory and search again. But if we have like an empty chest, they should just put it in there. But they only do that... yeah, I would have to separate it. So we do like 5. We could do 8. Or 7. Because then we would have a copper golem do these 8. First 8. These 2 plus these 6. And then 1 for the last 4. Actually, Actually, yeah. I'd probably wouldn't want to go above 8. I think. Previous 9 checked. Huh. Yeah, I'd just separate this at probably 7. So 7. The last 3 I'd just kick out 1. That'd be stupid. Because then it would mess with my buttons. Don't want to mess with my buttons. Well, if I just kick this out, what would that do? It would... could I do that? This would go over. This would come straight over. This would come over here, and then this would just come over here. Right? Like that, and then that would just go there. You would just do this. No, that wouldn't work, because this would still push this. And we can't go down or else it grabs the other redstone. I can't go in front, right? Yeah, because it would interfere with that. This might just be a redesign here. Three. I could do the last two. So then it'd be 8 and so that just goes over. And then that just goes like that. And then this would go here. That would go. Ooh, I need to power that though. We'd probably go to here then. Go here on that one. Yeah. So if I do this, it's gonna activate that one, which is annoying, but wait, what? Why did it activate it again? Oh, because I'm putting in the hopper. Boom. In the dropper. And then we can take this one, move it forward, and just put it like that. So then both of these just come forward one. And this one gets taken out. So then the board doesn't actually change at all. This one would be a little more tricky. Not impossible though. Hold on, let me separate these. Wait. I'm not very smart. The whole reason I'm doing this is because I have to move this over by 1. So these would have to move over by 1. Which means these are going to move over by 1. We don't have to do hoppers. Well, we don't need these either. And it's this one. I'm just gonna pause this for now, which would be that. We'll just do that. Actually, let me just add a lever, actually. This would be the easiest thing to do. We just power that. And then, since there's not one here, we don't want this ever to be locked. We then go like that, which locks that one. That doesn't matter anymore. Along with literally all of these. I will keep those locked so that this guy... Oh, dang it. The item switched still. Wait, what? Oh, I just had one in there. I'm going to have to resort them anyways. Yeah, we have to keep that system still. Okay. So. I think what I do here, move these down. Wait, which one? This one gets taken out. I can then move this down. And this is the new floor. I'm actually not going to do what I was just about to. And then we grab glass. I spelled glass, but not being on the search. We go like this. We put a chest like that. And then we come around here and we put chests. Make sure it's not a trap chest. We stay crouched. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then we do that. I don't really want him on top of the chest. So I'm going to do this. Make sure he stays down. And then this will have a hopper that comes over to here. Actually, let's just put it here. For simplicity's sake. So then the next copper golem will come here and around. And I'll just do the first two again. So we'll do that and that. I don't actually need that. Bring that. Come along here. Then we want to take all this out. Yeah. Okay. And we're not fully through the danger zone here of not knowing what to do. Honestly, I think this system was cool for like random stuff, but obviously when you start adding that you can pick your own, that's when it gets a little more dodgy and harder to do. And I'll still have another chest here, just as if they break. It gives me a pretty early sign that they're broken. So we'll do that. Wait, I don't need these at all. Oh, but we'll put that there. The chest block that. And then we'll just do that. Oops. And then we knock this guy out. Grab another one of these. And voila. We do that. Come along this. And we take all this out. Dang. Sad day. It was looking so good. I thought I did that first try too. That's what I was most impressed by. I was like, no redesigns? That's crazy. I usually have to redesign like 5 times. Well, here's your redesign here. I guess I did redesign some other stuff, but... And I hope he can't reach that. This guy. Or else I can just do it now, actually. If we do this. Do that. And that. Do the same on this side. Just to like double check or double make sure that they don't access the wrong thing. Because I have never actually used copper golems. Okay. Thing is, we'll need what, 9, 14, at least 15 of every disc. Guess we need a disc maker. I don't know if I have one on the family server. I know I had one, but it might be on the old one that we had. I had a creeper farm right next to a skeleton spawner. So then I could flick a switch and it would reroute them to a little chamber that they would try to shoot an iron golem, but would hit creepers instead. Okay. So now we are fully functioning here. Except for the fact that I have to add blocks. Oh, and this system. Take this guy out. It's close to me. And then this side, and then just break everything in that row. I am gonna have to try to find a fix. But this all goes. And that becomes... Can I go one more? Oh, I can. Okay, so this can just be a slab then. Doesn't have to be a repeater. I thought I was running out of real estate, which is why I did it that way. Slabs don't transfer the redstone signal, so makes it just easier. Read that. That. There we go. Now these... Oh, I just activated one. I was like, what? So these are more difficult. Because I can't move them, actually. But I need to activate this guy. So I could go to the side, but then it's not correct. Can't turn. Let's try this. Can't do that because it connects there too. Can't turn because the reds. Unless I do sap. No. Well, this would just have to go longer, right? So it's the 15, 14, 13. Let me double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. We then do this guy into this guy, which gives us this guy. So that's 15. We then want to pull this guy out because that would also be 15. So this should be at 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Just kidding. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Target block. I don't actually need a target block here. And then that won't work. Just kidding, it will. Just kidding, it won't. If I bring it... I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. We can then do this, this, and this. And this is 16 because it, yeah. And that would also be 16 to here. Okay, I think we have it still separated. I think we have fixed it. Technically this can be a full block, but whatever. A little janky, not gonna lie. Just how I like it. I don't like that though. So I'm actually gonna do that. Just so it stays in a line, I'd click there. I'd be outside the entire build by one. So then it would like the digging I'd go over by one and not worth. We do this. Okay. So that's that done. That's that done. That's that done. All of these. I put this on the wrong one. Yeah. Okay. And then if someone spams one, it would break it. Because it would empty the chest. But hopefully no one's like, just keep playing this for an hour. Blah, 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 blah. Because I don't want to fill all these chests. Well, it would back up anyways. What happens if it's full? Like, if this is full. This is full. This is full. We then activate that one. Oh, it doesn't go. So there's some protection. You can't just keep spamming a... There is an end. Okay, so there's that. We have some in there. Okay. Now we have automated one. We just need the golems. How do we work these? Statue. Waxed statue. If I just spawn him on... Oh wait, I need to get these sorted, don't I? And we'll just do like the first row. Axe the statue. Do you like put the statue on top of the chest and then axe it? If I use a waxed one, will it unwax it? Be annoying. Okay. Hold on. Let me look at discs again. I don't know why. Let me double check. Then lime green. Yes. 1, 2, 3. Yes, but you can wax it after. Yeah, it's just annoying. That, and that. So we did those two. We need to start with this, sorry. And then we'll just do like a row. Oh, I didn't do the hopper. That's fine. Yeah. Oops. I don't know why I did that. Purple. Purple, white, striped. Just trying to whatever. I'm not undoing it again. Black. White. I don't know what color that is. Green and something. Lime green and... I don't know why I just did this. Brain fog. Been doing redstone for too long. But we're almost there. Let's just put that back. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Starting with this. I think that's the one. Actually, it was 4, wasn't it? Yeah. Precipice? I don't know. Wait, what? Oh, it'd be this one. Yeah. Maybe? I forgot which one's the one I liked. I like this one because it looks like a donut. With like chocolate icing on top. Ooh, this one's going to be hard to get a hold of though. I guess some of these are going to be hard to get, so many of them. Yep, that's doable. I don't know why I filled the whole chest again. Actually, we want to take some out. So that the guy actually has somewhere to put it. It would empty if he gets one, right? I don't. I get in a groove of just throwing everything in, I guess? I don't know. Definitely not in a groove right now. There we go. Okay. And then this should just be nothing. Okay, so we have a couple of random ones. Copper golem. Doesn't matter which one we grab. Actually, let's just... why not grab netherite? And then wax. I guess it's just honeycomb. Okay. So if we just put it on top, we smack him. Okay. Brother. How do I get rid of him? Okay, try again. Dang it. Bro just put a copper ingot in there. That's fine. It'll just give us another one. Okay. Let's make sure. Might as well just... And if the copper golems want to get mad, they can blame it on that first guy. He ruined it for everyone. I'm hoping they see. Oh, looks like he sees. He's going chest by chest. Yeah, sorry, dude. You're not gonna have any right now. I don't think this goes on this side. Oh, it does. It goes right here. Just put it in there. Yeah. Now you can check. Look. And that should go in there. Yep. Nice. Okay. It is working. He goes all the way to there. We place another guy here. We wax him so he doesn't die. I guess they don't die. They just turn into statues. But and the more oxidized they are, the slower, right? So I want to make sure that they're, when I wax them, they're fully up. Where does that go? I think it was this one. Hold on, let me double check here. Line, yeah. So it should go to the next. No, don't put it in that one. Ooh. No bueno. He's caught in the circle. Okay, we do that. And he should still put it in there. But then this guy can't get to it. Ooh, you didn't check that one. That's not good. Let's double check he does this correctly. I don't know if there was a blue one in there. Then he checks. Oh, he checked it now. So he should remember what's in there. It remembers the last 9, I think it said. What is he grabbing? Oh, did they go straight to it? Hey! Josh with the prime. Dubs. I think we just completed this, by the way. You're just in time to see the jukebox in action. Okay, so then hold on. We want this guy. And then of course yeah. Just kidding. I think this is the other one. Yeah, we had this automatically sorting, and then I realized the way I had it automatically sorting, it would break if I requested anything. So we've changed the copper golems. I gotta turn it down even more. It's just so loud. But I mean, in a nightclub, this would fit right in. Okay. So we have the system set up to where we can request. And then we have an automatic system using a broken disk. Add my name to the credits. Yeah, once I get credits, I'll do that. Although it says 2. Wait, hold on. Did I miss one? Wait. No? Welcome to the chat room. Why does it say I have 2 sub points? Do you count as 2 because it's your second month? Huh. Nice. Usually they only count as 1. Wait. No, that still doesn't work. Because it says I have 2 subscribers. I swear it said 0 this morning. Or when I started. But I don't see anything in the chat log. And nothing in the activity feed. Weird. Okay. So we can show this off now. Might get in a loop with a double chest. Like the second one did. Oh, I didn't switch that. You're right. That's only if one doesn't actually work. But I'll still change it. There. There. Oh. There. But yeah, that's only if there's one that isn't sorted for some reason. Or one of them messes up. Then that's the only reason he'll use this chest. So hopefully this stays empty forever. Because that means it's not messed up. But I do want to know if it is messed up, which is why I have it. Hold on. Bad. There we go. That will let me know, because maybe I'll forget to check in there. But I think other than that, we're doing pretty good. It's a little noisy. But if I have the jukebox blasting at full, it should eliminate all the noise that they make. Like you won't actually hear them. Do I have one? I'm just gonna hurry this along. And now we're back to the loop. So it moved this over 1. Right, we were at 3 before? Hopefully. It moved this one over 1. And deposited that automatically. It should move that one over 1. Yeah, now we're at 5. If we have... Maybe it was this one? Actually, it might have been the one already. If we have one queued... Let me double check. It's at 5. If we have one queued... And it ends... It shouldn't switch over. Yep, still at 5. And we can queue multiple up. Up to 6. Actually, up to 10, technically. After that, then these 2 don't work. After 15, these 2 don't work. Yeah, it's this one. I like this one. W. And since nothing's in the queue when this one finishes, it will go to the next one. Yeah, I think it's done. Ta-da! And it should automatically be sorting. We can double check. Nothing's weird. Oh. If one gets full, that would also be bad. Because then he would put the extra... Which is why I only wanted 1 row. But then I kept forgetting. I'll put the extra in there. And then that would also go into my bad bin. Okay, put 1 back. Actually, I'm playing that one right now. Wait, why is this one empty? I'm guessing I missed one. Whoops. Which means he was just putting random ones in there. W. Relearn that one, buddy. Let's make sure he relearns that one. Obviously, if I leave one of these empty, it's also bad, because he'll just stick whatever in. It won't stay sorted. And then whatever he actually puts in will go into the hopper and then into the dropper first. So even if I fill up the hopper with the right one. Okay. There should be a switch over here. And he grabbed that one. And this one should come over here. Yeah, it should go in that one. And I can also grab an item frame. Grab an item frame. This one automatically went over. Yep, we're at 6 now. And I can label these so that I know what they're supposed to be. Adore. Oops. Okay. Sort of defeats the purpose if I don't actually put it in the item frame. I like leaving little notes with signs telling me what things do too. You probably, like I sort of showed on the minigame thing, there's like signs telling me what everything does in case I have to change something or I want to hook something new up. I know what each line is, which is also why I like having things color coded, like with those, so that I can easily add stuff and remove stuff. So with like the skeleton, when I want to add skeletons to the minigame, I can easily go, oh, where is it? It's next to the heartbeat, actually. This one's the loot stopper. I want to hook it into that. So when the loot stops, the skeletons come out. Or invokers or whatever I'm going to do. But I think it's going to be skeletons. But yeah, I think this is it. This is finished. They sort. It plays automatically. If you request something, it stops playing automatically and plays what you want, and then continues playing automatically. You might get 2 in a row of a song if you request it, and then the next one in queue would be that one anyways. Like if this is the one before the one you picked, so if I pick this one right now, it would play this one, and then when this is done, there would be nothing in queue, so it'd switch over and play it again. But I mean, if you picked it, you probably like it anyway, so dubs. Okay, that's it with this. I might take a break here from Minecraft. See if Rome is on. If not, then we're gonna work on this, but in the survival world. I can sort of show you that right now. I already have a spot, which Josh was supposed to help me with, but probably forgot. Also, he's a busy guy. Here I am. Why am I in creative? Huh. Is that normal? I don't know. Anyways, maybe I was checking something out, because I don't think I would just have those two random things. They aren't even on the boats, so I don't know why I had those. Anyways. Where? Oh, it's through the nether. It's in the minigame. We have a little minigame district. I guess if you're here, I can ask you. And I can start outlining stuff. Except Rum said he'll be on in 5 minutes, so we'll be switching games anyways. But I do want to get started on this. I might just get started on this on my own time anyways. At least getting like a outline going. It's this guy. Except I like this side entrance better. Next to my old mini game, we come down. Big old area. So we're gonna put a couple different dungeons in here. So, and maybe go down deeper. But, yeah, this already took a while. And a lot of chests. But it means we have blocks to build with. So we're gonna start building our own caves, having dungeons run through them, and then hook up all the redstone. I need to bring redstone over. I don't know if I don't remember how I sorted these. Wow, that's a lot of copper. Holy. I actually like smelted them too. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I have any redstone. I don't think I went deep enough. And we made this when Deep Slate first came out. So there won't be redstone up here anyways. Unlike our Let's Play, we have diamonds and redstone and gold in our stone layer. Because we had that before Deep Slate came out. But yeah, I think that's it. I'm gonna switch the games here. We can switch that so it doesn't mess up. We're gonna switch over to Apex. He said give him a minute, so he might be streaming. I don't actually know. We don't have to switch that. Apex Legends. Okay. I should probably also actually start up the game. I wanted like a little lobby area. That's pretty much it. But it has to fit. I think I'm actually going to go to 4 digits on the display. So it just had to. You can't hear me? Wait, actually? Is that a me thing? You Wait, actually? I can hear myself. Try turning on your sound. That might help. Do you have a source in your new scene? I didn't switch scenes. It's you. It's you. Actually, I do have a new scene. But I hear myself. Actually, I do have a new. Like if I unmute my stream on my computer, I can hear it. Why is Apex not launching? It like started the launch. That was weird. Um, driver is loaded, but its file is missing. Please reboot your system. That's annoying. To unload the driver. Logi Joy Bus. Is it just that? You don't like Logitech open? Let me close it. Try again. Bah. Nope. It won't launch. Well, I have to restart my computer. That's annoying. Well, I'll be right back.